Well, hi folks, Sty here. Okay, this video is just it's basically it's a thank you video to a new acquaintance of mine. I met this gal back in November. Her mother lives in the same apartment building that I live in, and we've become quite acquainted. We visit with each other quite often and really enjoy our conversations together. Well, her two children came to visit her back in November, and her daughter, Andrea, had asked me some questions because her mother had told her, "You wouldn't believe this old guy. The stuff that he does, he runs around out in the woods and he does all this outdoorsy stuff and blah, blah, blah." Okay. Anyway. And she also said, "Oh, he's quite the storyteller, too." Imagine that. Okay. So anyway, she said, "You got to meet him." Well, we happened to meet, and I met her daughter and her son, and wonderful, wonderful adult children. And in our conversation, we got on the topic of Chaga. Now, this gal had never heard of Chaga before, and the gal that lives in the same building as I do, she had never heard of Chaga before. And I had explained to her what Chaga was, and that I go out and I harvest Chaga to get myself through the year, and that I use it quite often. In fact, I've got a cup of Chaga tea here, and I have to take a sip. That Chaga tea was made in a special way, and I'm going to get right to that. So anyway, we're talking about Chaga and all of its benefits with her daughter Andrea. And her daughter was terribly interested in it. She really likes the idea of a healthy diet and using natural components to enhance our health. And okay, now this gal, she lives in California. She only gets out here to Wisconsin once a year. And she's talking about the Chaga and what is it? What's it look like? What I said, just hang tight. I'll run to my apartment. We were outdoors having a smoke. We're not allowed to smoke in our building. So we were outdoors having a smoke. And I said, "I'll run in. I'll be right back. I got something to show you." So I ran into the apartment, and I just happened to have a really nice piece of Chaga. It's a piece that would last your average person probably, if they were to use it every single day, it was enough for 6 to 8 months use. So I ran up to the apartment, fetched that piece of Chaga, and brought it down to her. And I had some that was broken down already, so that, I mean, she could make tea that same night if she wanted. She didn't have to worry about breaking that big piece down. So I brought those down to her and showed them to her, and she was just thrilled. She said, "Boy," and she said, "I'd love to get my hands on a small piece of that." And I said, "Well, no." I said, "You're getting a big piece of it." I said, "This is yours. Just take it." And she goes, "Oh my gosh, you got to be kidding." And I said, No, you can have it. Just take it." Well, she got on her phone and started researching Chaga while we're still having a conversation. And then all of a sudden she says to me, "Do you have any idea what that Chaga is worth?" I said, "Yep, it's worth every minute of going into the outdoors and searching for it, hunting for it." and harvesting it and enjoying every single moment. That's what it's worth. And that's on top of all the medicinal benefits of chaga. She says, "No, you're crazy, you old man." She said, "The dollar value of that chaga, do you even realize?" I said, "Oh, I know the whole dollar value thing, and I don't care because I do not harvest chaga commercially. So I don't care what the dollar price is of chaga." Well, she almost refused it because she said it's just too valuable for you to just give away like that. And I said, "You don't tell me what to do with my own things." And I said, and to top it off, I'm of the mind that when I harvest chaga, I will never give my last piece away. I'll always keep enough for myself. But any extra I may have, I'm willing to share it with people on special occasions. So her and her brother took off back to California. They were only here for a few days. And her mother told me, "Andrea wants to send you a gift for that chaga." And I said, "Absolutely not. No, she does not need to do that. She does not need to go there." Well, this young gal, she's an attorney by trade, and a tough-minded one. You aren't going to tell her what to do. So her mother one day slipped a note under my door that said Santa Claus came to the wrong apartment and that she had something for me. So we ran into each other the following day, and she says, "I've got something for you. I'll go get it." She grabs it and brings it to me. And here her daughter went out of her way, and this is what she sent me. Now check that out. Isn't that awesome? It's a cast iron teapot with a turned solid copper lid. It is awesome, absolutely awesome. It weighs about 4 pounds. It's heavy, it's solid cast iron. It's got the hobnail, Japanese hobnail pattern on it. It's beautiful. And boy, does it brew a cup of chaga tea. This cup I'm drinking now was made in this pot. The pot's empty and dry right now. I'll prove it to you right in my living room. Because that's the last cup out of here. This makes 2 large cups. I use quite large cups. And this is my second cup of chaga tea today. But, so, here is what Andrea sent me. And her mother said that she picked this because she knows I spend a lot of time outdoors, and that this should be sturdy enough for me to take and use outdoors. Well, I'll tell you what. As I get my adventure trailer, Stye's adventure trailer, I'm going to call it the Stye Shack 2, I think. When I get it done, that's where this will find its home. And when I'm out with that trailer and I'm doing camps, I'll have this with to fix my chaga tea at camp. It's not something you're going to drop in a backpack and haul around with you. You're not going to want to haul 4 pounds in a backpack. But boy, for a stationary camp, it'll get a lot of use. But my heart could have exploded when I saw what she had sent me. It was such a gracious, wonderful thoughtful gift and so useful for me. I'm really thrilled about it. I wish that young lady the best. I hope she has a wonderful new year. I hope to see her next fall when her and her brother come back out to visit their mother. And if she's ever in a Chaga crisis, I hope she gets in touch, because I think I might be able to take care of that for her. It's like I told her mother, and I did send Andrea a message. Words aren't enough. I expected nothing in return, and I feel like I got the world in return. I've got a wonderful cast iron teapot that'll last the rest of my life. It's awesome. And it makes awesome Chaga tea. So, that's all this video is about. I got spoiled. I got really spoiled. I got a wonderful, wonderful teapot. So, I just wanted to share that with somebody. And I thought, who better than my viewers? So that's it for this short little video. Thanks for watching, folks. And keep your eyes out. I've got a bunch of sty stories I'm filming. I've got some topic-based videos I'm filming. So, hey, ring the bell so you get notifications when my videos pop up. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Thumbs up, please. Hey, thanks again, all of you, for watching. And this is Sty North, as always, saying, you all have a very nice day. Bye-bye.